the show. You look great. I always love having you here. I really want to talk to you about this. Congratulations, by the way, because you graduated Harvard.
Yeah!
This is a big deal. You came on this show when you first got into Harvard.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
And you did it on time.
I did!
You crushed it, buddy. Yeah, here you are on graduation day. And here's your mom, very proud mom on graduation.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. What was your major? What did you major in?
Ooh, I mean, this is my favorite part because I get to say, oh my God, I graduated from Harvard, but I get to follow it up with in social studies, which just a bruised ego because of it.
Yeah, because it just sounds like...
It sounds like a 5th grade class.
Yeah, it does, actually.
It sounds like when we learned all of our basic facts.
That's it, yeah.
It was social studies.
I love social studies, yeah.
Yeah.
But now you have free time in your hands, kind of. I mean, I don't know how you did both because you were working on Grownish as you were doing this.
Yeah, because, I mean, the funny thing was, I took a gap year when Grownish season 1 happened, and you know how shows work. I've been to shows where we've pulled up episode 7, they're like, they didn't tell you it's canceled. So suddenly we get season 2, and I was planning to go to school, and I didn't know for sure if I want to take another year off. I get to campus, and I was in a Cornell West class. I was like, oh my goodness, I have to be here right now. So then my manager had the lovely job of calling Disney to be like, so she's full-time enrolled in school.
Oh my gosh.
But luckily, I was surrounded by a lot of
supportive... How did you do both? You just flew back and forth?
I'd take a suitcase to my Wednesday class, fly, work Thursday, Friday, and then fly back Saturday or Sunday.
Wow.
And so...
It's so wild because I was talking to you backstage and you were like, yeah, so all these events and things, like I would see you at the Met Gala, and while you were there, you're thinking, I have an essay due tomorrow.
The amount of mental free space I have, I think I'm slightly incoherent because there's too much brain space now.
You're like, this is
I have
fantastic.
all thoughts firing at all times. But yeah, I used to be at the Met, like, my paper on the Frankfurt School is due, and I only got through 50% of the readings before this.
Are you good with free time? Are you...
I'm so bad.
You're bad. You need to pack it in.
Yeah, because everyone that I've talked to says I need hobbies, so I've been on a mission for some hobbies.
Oh, interesting. What are you leaning towards?
I love music. I don't think I was musically built, but I love music.
Oh, you could build it. What are you thinking?
So all of my hobbies, I feel like, are pretty evidently tied to when I'm on Genius.com too much, watching producer videos explaining, like, in the back of A$AP Ferg's Plain Jane is an actual train running from the subway station. So I went from that video and then downloaded like $100 software to become a producer.
Wow.
But I realized you need musical abilities for the software.
Yeah, but you have the software, though.
I have the software.
So you're starting there. How about an instrument or something?
Yeah, I'm rocking with a Glockenspiel right now.
Now, I don't think anyone's ever said that ever in their life. Rocking with a Glockenspiel. It rhymes. I think it's like a xylophone type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a Glockenspiel in a dream right now. It's just in my room.
Wow, a Glockenspiel.
Yeah.
Yar, of all the things.
And a talk box, because I had seen that cover of Stevie Wonder doing Never Can Say Goodbye and Close to You on the talk box, and I was like, I need one of those.
Wait, is that one of those like...
Yeah, the OG. Didn't realize that you needed an instrument to generate sound. I thought it just kind of worked independently.
So are you using it with the Glockenspiel? You're like...
I have a keyboard that I also can't play. That I connected to.
Will you promise me next time you come on, we'll bring and play with one of those 3 instruments, please?
Yes, give me some time.
All right, and we'll work on something.
But this would be motivation.
All right,
like,
good, yeah, good, a little motivation. Do you keep in touch with any of your students from school?
Yeah, I have a lot of wonderful friends that I made at school.
Do they know, like, kind of what you do, or?
Yeah, for sure. I would even bring some of my friends to events with me, which was, I think, my favorite part, was being able to take, like, some of my homies from school or home.
Yeah, and go and take them to a big event, like what?
Oh, I mean, one time, one of my friends, Anushka, we went to a Golden Globes after party some years ago.
Yeah.
And I always do a really bad job of explaining what they're about to walk into, which is, I guess, the equivalent of like a fever dream. All of the people that you see on TV in one place.
Oh, yeah.
Just acting really normal. And so...
Yeah, no, you're not really ready for that.
No.
So who'd you run into when you walked in?
So I remember taking her, and it was just all of the Avengers.
It's all of the Avengers. It was like, what is going on right now?
In one place.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
That's pretty untoppable.
I mean, I think that's my favorite part, is like having my friends' reactions. And then I love that everyone's takeaway is like, everyone is so nice.
Is there any top of the Avengers where your friend was like, I just got to go home?
Oh, I brought one friend recently this summer. We went to when the Renaissance album dropped, got invited to a Renaissance party here. And
like a listening party?
A listening party. And I didn't know. I couldn't make any promises to be like, oh yeah, you're for sure going to see Beyonce. I feel like that's out of my lane to make those kind of commitments to my friends. So I just thought, like, I'd be happy if we were just listening to the album in a space together.
Yeah, that's fun,
cool.
yeah. Bring your glockenspiel and everyone just plays along.
I was ready.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
For a jam session.
Yeah, of course.
That was me playing the glockenspiel. But yeah, we walk in and it's real casual. I see some family friends that have known me since I was like 7, and then all of a sudden everything just shifts. And then in the first 20 minutes, I'm like, hi, Beyonce, this is my friend from Africana philosophy class.
Like, so Beyonce is there?
She's there.
And what is your friend doing?
I mean, I think we were
She's cool.
kind of, yeah, because there's certain people, it doesn't matter how often you meet them, just always in awe of their presence.
Oh, Beyonce, of course. Are you kidding me?
But again, her takeaway was like, they're all like aunties and uncles. Like everyone was checking in on me. I think my favorite thing is if I go to a party, people will text my mom like, you know she's going to this? She's like,
yeah, exactly right.
Like, yeah, I sent her off.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Can we talk about your movie that you're going to be in?
Oh.
Or we're not allowed to?
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, this is pretty giant. You play Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can talk about it.
Yeah, we can.
We can?
Yeah, we can talk about
it. Okay. I don't know when it's coming out. I just know Disney's making Peter Pan, right?
Mm-hmm. Peter Pan and Wendy.
And Wendy, and you play Tinkerbell.
Yes, I played quite literally a small part in the movie.
Hilarious, that big, yeah. What was that like?
It was incredible, and I thought I was being punked the whole time because, you know, I know I'm being part of Peter Pan and Wendy, and you see with Avatar coming out what behind the scenes of all these CGI motion capture movies look like. So I was ready for the harnesses and the suits with the dots on it.
Yeah.
You know, they were on incredible sets in like Vancouver, and I was in a garage in Burbank the whole time. And motion capture.
Hanging from like a rope, and you're like, hi everyone, I'm
I wish
Tinkerbell.
I could even say there was a rope involved.
There was no rope involved?
No.
You had to pretend you're flying?
Yeah, because they realize, I mean, the tech is so advanced, and you know, to an untrained eye, which I am, it looks like GoPros on some grip stands, like holding things together, and I had my castmates on little poles, like pictures of their face on little stands around me for reference.
So you just acted with a bunch of, just...
Sometimes when I needed to act opposite somebody, they had a life-size Kermit the Frog doll for me to work with.
Because he's green?
Yeah.
Like the green screen will,
Kermit,
all you see is his eyes?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Can we talk Grownish? This is part 2 of season 5?
Yeah.
This started today. Catch us up. What do we need to know?
What do we need to know?
What's happening this season?
Well, I mean, it starts off, of course, with me passing the baton to my TV brother, Marcus.
That's awesome that, by the way, he joined.
I was so excited. I've been pitching this since season 1. So when they told me season 5 it was happening, I was over the moon. So yeah, it's finally happened. Junior's at Cal U, and Zoe's now a graduated big sister that comes back for big sister things. But she's on her way, I think, to Tokyo when we catch up with the second half of season 5, and there's a little meet cute with her guy Aaron.
Oh, ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, why not? Of course, Kenya Barris, we love. He's coming on. I think he's coming on this week.
Oh, for you people! I can't wait to watch it.
Oh yeah, he's brilliant. I want to show a clip. Here's Yara Shahidi in Grownish. Take a look at this.
How long is the delay? I'm connecting in Hawaii to Tokyo.
Hold on, let me check.
I'm just trying to get to Seattle, and I'm 3/4 of the way there.
It's your fault, man.
Is there a manager I can talk to? I know you got the juice.
Air of superiority, defiant statements, sexy as hell, baritone. It's not possible.
She's not saying anything, guys. Might as well pack your bags
Could it
up
be?
and go home, because the flights are delayed.
Aaron!
What?
Hi!
You got to be kidding me.
Now that is exactly what you want. Yara Shahidi, everyone. Grownish airs Wednesdays at 10:30 p.m. on Freeform, and is available the next day on Hulu.